Well, hello everyone, it's me, Alex Coulombe, and I am very excited today to show you something that I've been waiting for over a year and a half. Real progress with WebXR pixel streaming. Now you might remember a while ago, I showed you like a very, very early preview of what the technology could do, talked a bit about the potential of it, but for anyone who actually tried it out, you would have noticed there's a lot of lag, the IPD's not right, there's distortion, it's not ready for prime time. It wasn't. It's still not ready for prime time, just to set your expectations accordingly, but what I have in here is the most significant progress I've seen on this yet. So just excited to give you a bit of a preview. This is from my pals over at LarkXR / Paraverse Technologies. Thanks so much to my friend Dennis over there for sharing this demo of our Christmas Carol experience. And let's just pop in and take a look. So I am gonna open up the browser. And what I've done is I've shared this link with my headset just by literally sharing it from the phone and sending it to my browser. For anyone who hasn't done that, it's great. And you'll notice on their dashboard right now, this is obviously still very early, but AWS LarkXR, and I can set my resolution depending on what I think my headset can handle, as well as the bit rate, right? So I can go pretty high here. Obviously, a faster bit rate is going to be higher resolution, but then you run into more potential lag. I'll try 60. And then we've got an option here that I think is about how I should figure out where the floor is. And then I have no idea what the phone AR or MR is, but that looks exciting too. Maybe it's a way to do something similar with the phone. And then they've got a debug option, which you can do without WebXR or actual VR. Let's pop into VR. You'll notice I've also got my frames per second running just so we can track that as well. So here we go. I click it, we get a blue screen for a second, and then we open up and we see that I am in the lobby of Christmas Carol. So I've got the resolution a little bit low, but here's the thing. The IPD is correct. The characters here, it's running well, and this is all through a browser. I have my controllers. I can do things like bring up my menu. I, am able to do all the things in here that I would be doing if I was running this locally. Now, again, this production of Christmas Carol requires a desktop computer right now. This is not something that can run locally on a headset, totally with the processing power here. So this is the real benefit of WebXR pixel streaming, is running something like this in the cloud and then being able to connect to this instance entirely through a browser. No need for sideloading an app, no need for jumping through a bunch of hoops for different headsets and devices. This just works on any device that will run WebXR. You better believe I'm going to try this in Vision Pro as well, but so promising. I'd say the most uncomfortable thing right now is there is some distortion that's a little bit funky, but here's the thing, this is usable, especially if I keep my head pretty straight and I, do my kind of standard vignetting fly mode. This feels comfortable. This feels good. I could watch a show in this. Now, of course, Charles Dickens is prompting me to talk to him, so we know the mic isn't hooked up yet, so he cannot hear me. That's maybe a step down the line, but yeah, just very excited about the promise of this. Let's see if we can read the text over here. So if I get close enough. Stereoscopic stereographs were immensely popular in the United States and Europe. Great, so I can read. Let's go take a look over here at the Agile Lens wall, flashback to some of our projects over the years, Macbeth in 2014, and all these other fun, exciting things. Keep an eye out for La Passion XR. And yeah, I mean, that's really it. I just want to show you, look, we can fly. I believe we have a teleport button, yep. And so all the input is working, all the benefits of WebXR just working directly in controller mode, what's that even mean? And yeah, I'm running it off the cloud and it feels great. No app required, no powerful computer required, just a headset and a good connection to the internet. Thanks LarkXR for the incredible opportunity. Let's try it out in a few more headsets, right? Let's try it out in a different headset. And of course, in the Vision Pro, I can actually open this much easier. I can just say, hey Siri, open Slack. And then, yeah, and I can just go ahead and click the link that I have in Slack for this. So it opens up just in Safari. I've got it right in front of me, same exact menu. And here's the crazy thing. If this works, I'm going into the same session that I was just in the MetaQuest over here. Same exact session, but I don't know. I haven't opened it. Let's see what happens. So I don't know. We've got a resolution of 308040 by 2160, bit rate of 80 megabits per second. And I'm just going to hit VR. I don't know why I'm stalling so much. Let's see if it works. Okay. Immersive experience, WebXR, hand tracking. Now, I have not built, my company has not put any hand tracking functionality into this. Blue screen, and we might just be stuck on a blue screen. Oh, what? What? It works. It works. Same session. A little bit of time has passed, so it looks like we've got Scrooge and Dickens around. Now, is anything happening with the hand tracking? Now, it is pretty compressed. Compared to the MetaQuest version, I do see a lot more artifacts, but I am able to look around, and yeah, this is an experience. Cool. Now, yeah, I can't move or fly. Wait, what was that? Oh man, wait. Okay, so hold on. When I pinch, it's showing me the controllers, and I think there's my menu. It's like snapping to my location, and I just froze it. But I think I'm actually I think I'm triggering controller events. That's nuts. That's nuts. Again, no hand tracking built into this. I'm just somehow triggering controller events from the same session that I was just using these controllers in Apple Vision Pro. This is the future I'm excited about. Totally open, no gatekeeping, no apps, no things you need to download and get permission for, separate things for each device, a single web browser portal that someone can go into, be running experience off the cloud. Doesn't matter if you're on Pico or Vive or Apple Vision Pro or Quest, it's going to give you access to the experience in a way that's going to work for everyone. That all being said, it does seem like I froze it or crashed it. Let's see if we can fix this. Let's go back here, just VR again. Looks like I broke something. Blue. Oh, yeah, it kicked me out. There we go. I'm back in. Okay. Hi. Hi, Charles Dickens. Hi, buddy. So if I just go like, that's my fingers with the controller and my menu. Now, I don't think there's going to be any way that I can actually access the menu. Yeah, and in fact, it looks like if I click both fingers, it's just snapping back and forth between two locations. But, I am triggering progression in the show with my two fingers. This is really cool. So we can go through some of the cues in Christmas Carol, all from WebXR in an Apple Vision Pro. Totally was not built for this platform. I mean, we're in Unreal. We're in Unreal Engine in the Apple Vision Pro, running off a web browser. Their server for this is in Ohio. I'm over in New York. It's not super close, and this is already better latency than what I've gotten in my experiments just running locally. And now we're in London, foggy old London, with our snow going up. We do that to give a little bit more of a sense that we're in a dream. A lot of things are like reversed and upside down. And yeah, let's just keep trying to trigger more things in the show if we can. Can we? Yeah, I'm just doing a pitch with my finger and I'm moving through the show. This is so cool. Oh man. There we go. We got the counting house. Yeah, right? Now, obviously, we would normally have our actors performing in here, so we're just getting kind of frozen versions of the characters. But yeah, I'm cycling through the show. So cool. Okay, there's Marley's door knocker. Click. Yeah, here comes the Marley. Here comes the Marley. Look at that face. So cute. And boop. Next scene. Scrooge's bed. Oh my god. And the latency really is serviceable. It's not great. Way better than it was. And again, if we were using a local server closer than Ohio for me, it might be fine. And the thing is that for a subset of people, just like the way John Carmack talked about wireless streaming in the first place, where, originally he was very bullish on like, you should always have a link cable. For a certain percentage of the VR population, this is usable. This is okay. For me, for Alex, for me, this is okay. This is usable. And I'm so happy to be recording my first experience in this, because this is why I'm in the industry, is for these kinds of moments where I get to see and experience a taste of what's going on here. And, again, like I was very early with starting to implement this stuff, but full credit to LarkXR and Paraverse and the team over there for creating the first, I want to say, potentially usable version of this running entirely in WebXR from a browser, pixel streamed from a distance, from a server, in any headset you want, including the new ones coming out, right? As we get more and more of a proliferation of headsets, it's going to be more and more important to have an easy way to access the same experience in any of them, and WebXR is that future. This looks really good. Yeah, I don't even mind the compression artifacts here. Like, this just feels awesome. See the schoolhouse in the distance, right? Yeah. There we go. We're about to go to Fezziwig. Oh, no, sorry, this is the schoolhouse. Schoolhouse here. Poor Scrooge. Now we just gotta get Ari Tar and Debbie Deer back over to perform this live and see it all actually happening inside the Vision Pro. And now we're back to what we affectionately call in our cue board Wonky London. Wonky London with all this going on. And hey Dickens. Yeah, it'd be great to find some time or, I don't know, a grant budget somewhere to just record this whole thing, so we don't just have to do it all live. But just going through the cues here feels really good. Man. Yeah, we got our dancers. There we go. There's some animation for you. In came an orchestra. Now, one thing I haven't actually tried is turning up my volume. Is there an easy way to do that in Vision Pro? I'm not sure. There's not like a little roller thing. I think I'd have to do it with something else. I'm afraid to touch anything in case I break it, but worth noting, I do not hear audio at the moment. Okay, we got our scary buildings, we got our fog, we got our street lamp, we got Dickens back there. Okay, and then just for funsies, let's do the crazy thing. Let's keep swapping. Let's go back over to let's just go back to the Quest 3. I've got other headsets, but like I don't want to go charge the batteries and all that right now. Back to Quest 3 to finish this off, and then we'll get a little bit more of a visual comparison of everything happening here. Just kidding, I'm in my Quest Pro with a little battery pack, which I don't think I actually need right now, but let's check out exactly the same thing in here. I'm even going to try doing the hand tracking and see if we get the same results. I'll even try the same settings. What was it? The 3840 by 2160, 80. I don't know if that's what we were doing, but maximum. And then I'll just say VR. Immersive, allow, look mono hands, blue, blue, blue. Why blue, by the way? And here we are. We're back in the same experience. Now, interesting to note, whoa, how did I activate teleportation? I'm doing teleportation somehow. Oh, so it responds differently to the hand tracking in here. That's cool. But very interesting to note, in Quest, I'm getting more distortion than the Apple Vision Pro. It's clearer, but more distortion. Apple Vision Pro, why am I doing a teleport right now? Apple Vision Pro, not as clear, but less distortion. So that's kind of the trade-off at the moment. But again, it's all from the same instance. Just, I want you to repeat that in your head. It's all from the same instance. Now, can I progress the show at all? Or was that Apple Vision Pro specific? Is this, how am I triggering the teleport there? And I see both my hands. Both my hands are here instead of just one. Okay, so yeah, maybe I can't progress the show, but let's just take a look around. Take a look around. Mostly darkness. Maybe not the best scene for showcasing this particular thing, but we got a bench here. We got Scrooge, and if I could just figure out how I am. Oh, it's not. It's just like the height of things. I guess you know what I should do is just go back to controllers. Hey, Apple Vision Pro. You know what's cool? It's cool to have controllers. Just there as an option. You know, maybe hand tracking is preferred, but it's nice to have controllers as an option. So when you do want to use them, they're available. He said, finding out perhaps too late that his controller batteries might be dead. Hilarious. Okay. Controller battery's low. Let's try to keep going here. I know, race against the clock. Dead batteries. Turn off the menu. Look around. I can look around. Everything's working here. I can fly. Can I trigger the next scene? Pull the trigger. Yeah, pull the trigger. Next scene. Yeah, cool. All right, it's working. We're going to get to the end of the show. You and me together. Mostly in darkness, because it's mostly a dark show here. But still very fun to control and see the two experiences. Again, I'm very impressed that the IPD is correct. Let's get into something with a little more brightness. Maybe. Just got to get past the right number of cues. I should also turn off my vignetting. Oh, if I turn my menu back on, yeah, I've got like a stuck laser pointer, which is kind of funky. That's not the case in regular VR. Click. Oh, there we go. Turned off my vignetting. Funky. Okay, so now I can like fly around without all that extra blackness. Yeah, okay, there we go. We got the garden. Hey, we got the Ghost of Christmas Present. What's up, dude? What's up? Hey, Debbie. Yeah. Up close and virtual. My favorite. And, oh, you know what? I can even do my tilt brush thing. If I can just get this controller in the right spot. Yeah, here we go. Ready? I'm changing the scale of the world. Now you are my dollhouse. You are my tiny, tiny WebXR theater sandbox. Oh, yeah. Yes, I love it. Okay, and now, this is exactly the kind of stuff we want to do more of on Apple Vision Pro. Let's make the show keep going. Yeah. Nice. And yeah, this is just my favorite way to interact with anything, but for a live theater show, it's even cooler. So we're back at Bob Cratchit's house. Still no audio in here, by the way. Just worth pointing that out. And if we want to go, yep, by there. And if we want to go a little bigger, then let's get to a scene with more light. Oh, and you know what? My controllers have light, by the way. Should have mentioned that. If I turn on my trigger, I actually cast some light. See? So if I change my scale, get a little closer to the character. I can't believe I'm doing this in WebXR. This is nuts. And you see I can shine a light if I don't crash everything. I'm getting too excited now. See, I'm pressing too many buttons. I think I froze the WebXR experience because I don't think the experience itself crashed. I think just my headset got sad inside WebXR mode. No, it's all blue. Maybe I did crash the experience. Okay, so maybe I did actually crash it. But do you understand what just happened there? Do you understand why this is so exciting? Again, just to recap, a single browser link. Could be the same browser link for a bunch of people. You just need enough instances spun up. From that link, the magic of WebXR, you can have a 2D version that you're running on your phone on a regular browser. And then you get to have a VR version that can run in a Quest headset, a Pico headset, a Vive headset, an Apple Vision Pro headset, the LG headset coming out, the Sony headset coming out. Any device that can run WebXR now can create instances of your experience. And if you're a developer trying to reach as large of an audience as possible, how cool to not have to optimize something to run standalone on device and make a desktop version and make an app for Quest and a different app for Pico and a different app for Vive and use all these different SDKs. This is a dream. This is not ready for production. This is just an incredibly promising demo and gives me a lot of hope for the future, especially for someone like me who wants to put on crazy, spectacular theater experiences on no budget and find a way to reach as wide of an audience as possible across the world. So thanks again, LarkXR. Thanks, Dennis. Thanks, Paraverse, for taking my dream here of a WebXR-enabled pixel-streamed world and running with it. Hope to have more updates for you soon. Thanks for watching.